Hey friends, and welcome back to another detailed and another Disney cruise planning video. So it's coming very closely now to the cruise, and I thought we best have a actually look at our packing list and take you through what we're planning on taking and things like that, because yeah, that's a crucial part of planning, is knowing what to take. So this video is going to be our actual packing list. There's also a really handy guide on the Disney Cruise Line website, and we'll have a look at the prohibited items, and then finally we shall have a little bit of a time lapse to see if we can fit everything into our suitcase. So with that being said, let's get to it. So here is my packing list first. So we got a bit of a different one. We got one for me and one for Gemma as well, because I take a lot of stuff. I will admit, take a lot of stuff, and you're probably going to think a lot of this is excessive for just 4 nights. It's like technically it's 5 nights because we're staying the night before as well. So bits and pieces of this will be for the embarkation day, which a lot of people sometimes would just be wearing to go there because we're staying the night before. We got to make sure that we've got it planned out, otherwise we'll forget it at the end of the day. This is probably the 3rd version of my packing list, because I did a pack list, then I started doing bits and bobs and thought, oh, I need this and that, and then I actually started like putting everything out, and I was like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need that. So this is hopefully the final one, but let's have a look. So as you can see, I've split it into toiletries, clothing, and tech/other. And now my tech/other is a lot bigger than what Gemma's is going to be, but we'll go through that in a moment. So let's look at toiletries first. So I've got roll-on deodorant spray. Now I got a big can and I got a little can to take around with me just to freshen up a little bit. But be mindful when spraying aerosol cans in confined spaces, because people who have asthma and things like that. So best to use the roll-on if you're inside. I got some aftershave, my toothbrush, which wouldn't be packed just yet, toothpaste, shaving gel, and razor. So I'm going to get one of the little shaving gels on that one, some cotton buds, a scrubby just to use, hairbrush and hairspray. Not that I've got a lot of hair, but when I don't wear a hat, I like to have the hair kind of staying in place. Right, okay, so now the medical stuff. So we've got paracetamols and ibuprofens. Standard for me, because my legs hurt all the time. Not all the time, but when we're doing massive amounts of standing in queues and stuff like that. But also I thought, right, we're gonna eat a lot of food. We're gonna eat a lot of different foods and things as well. So let's be prepared for everything. So heartburn tablets, stomach tablets, which is both different types of stomach issues, if you know what I mean. Antihistamines, so I've got some of my ones, which I think is the Benadryl ones, and then Gemma's got a different kind, like a slightly stronger one, because she has a lot of hay fever and things like that. I've got more like a dust allergy, and I really should get checked because just sometimes my skin will just flare up now and then, and I just pop a antihistamine and it's fine now. Got some plasters because best be prepared. People know me, know that I can be a little bit accident prone sometimes. Hand sanitizer, now that is a must on cruise ships. They do recommend, they do have them there anyway, and washing stations and stuff like that, because they do recommend you keep your hands clean to try and stop any illnesses on the ship, because it's not nice when you're in the middle of the sea and you're not feeling very well and you haven't got a hospital for a while. Tissues and blister plasters. Now I don't think we're going to need as many blister plasters this time, so I haven't really got loads. I've probably got about 2 or 3 boxes, but we're not going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, not going to use them. So clothing then. So this is for the 4 nights, 5 days. So gone a little bit excessive because I am planning on changing clothes in the evenings, just to freshen up a little bit for the shows and the dinners as well. So that's why it's a bit excessive, this one is. And also it's always nice to have a couple of spare clothes. You can wash on the ship. We'll take you through that when we're actually on board. But I like to not do that if I have to. But yeah, so have a look. So I've got 5 t-shirts, 3 shorts, 9 boxers or pants, 9 socks. So I got 5 ankle socks. I think I've actually packed 6 ankle socks, and I think I think I've ordered. I put a few more ankle socks in and 2 pairs of black socks, but 9 socks altogether. Really, 3 swimming trunks, 2 wet shirts or anti-rash shirts as they're called as well, because I feel more comfortable wandering on the ship on the pool deck. Without showing skin, really. Suit trousers. Now I'm going to use my suit trousers for a semi-formal night, which is unofficial, and also for my pirate costume. White shirt for the semi-formal night, black shoes for a semi-formal night and pirate. Then I've got my pirate coat, my pirate shirt, my pirate waistcoat, and pirate bits and bobs are. 3 shirts then, so one of those shirts is for embarkation. It's literally just for embarkation. As soon as we get in the ship, I'll probably whip it off because it's my nice Welsh dragon shirt. It doesn't fit me anymore because I had it, gotta be about 14, 15 years ago now, and I put on quite a lot of weight since then, so it doesn't do up, but it's still a really cool shirt to have unbuttoned there. And I do have another t-shirt being delivered at the moment for embarkation. My Crocs, they're not really Crocs, knockoff Crocs, natives, which I got from Walt Disney World, which I love. My poncho, my Star Wars hoodie for when it gets a bit cold. I am planning on getting, hopefully, a Spirit jersey on this cruise. I always say I want to get a Spirit jersey, and it never happens, so fingers crossed for this one. 3 hats, because you know I love my hats. I'll be taking my, not this flat cap, but another one. PJ bottoms, sunglasses, and my glasses. My glasses are reactor lenses, so it'll double up as that. Gym shorts and gym shirts, because I do plan on going to the gym once, hopefully, just so I experience it, really, because like when else can you go on an exercise bike or a treadmill or cross trainer and look out at the ocean? It's like not often at all, and also it's included in the price, so why wouldn't you? It'd be rude not to. My belt, my Jungle Cruise ears, trainers, and my space shoes. I always call them space shoes because they're slip-on shoes, but there's a piece on there hollowed out in the bottom, and every time I stand on a surface, like the air gets sucked out, and then it like makes it like a sucking noise. Really, I'm not going to do the sucking noise. More like a pop. So we always thinks I always say that I'm like sucking to the floor. So it's like my space shoes. Okay, so that's all the clothes I'm planning on wearing. I would notice I haven't said I'm taking a coat because I'm taking the poncho. It's a really nice reusable one. We got a few disposable ones as well. Then on to tech and other. So this is a bit of a mix and mash list now. So passport, obviously, Eurocard, insurance info, book, pens and pencils, phone charger, travel plugs. So I've got a mixture of travel plugs. I got 6 of them there. I think I got a few more, who knows. But we're going to be using the that's European ones. Which are the round pin ones, and there's 2 European sockets in the staterooms, which are 220 volts, and then the US ones, which are just the flat ones. If they are angled like that, then that's Australian, but we want US, so this one nicely can flip like that. You might also sometimes as well have one of these round pins coming out of there for US as well, and they're 110 volt, and there's usually about 3 USB in your room. There are a few USB sockets as well. Sorry, not USB. There are sockets for these 3 US sockets, not USB, US sockets. 2 EU, 3 US sockets usually, and there are USBs. And now the amount of different USBs, from standard USB to USB-C, it varies from different staterooms, so but just be prepared for that. We've got a nice travel plug that's got all these different connections on there, and also it's got 4 USB sockets as well on there, so that'll be great for me. Laptop and charger, because I will be uploading all the footage onto my external hard drive, on there, so so then there's no chance of me like losing content and stuff there. My Loungefly bag, which I got from Disneyland Paris, the Star Wars one, because I thought that's big enough, but it's not too big as well. The wine, the most important thing, 4 bottles of wine that we've got that we can take, because you can take 2 bottles of wine per person, or 6 bottles of beer / lager / cider per person. 3 portable chargers, because I got a lot of tech that I need to keep charging throughout the day. Clothes pegs, because if we want to pop them up onto the little clothesline to dry off, like our swimming trunks and stuff like that, we can put the clothes pegs on there. Ziploc bags, standard. If you want to pick up some snacks, you can put them in there to keep them nice and fresh. Spokes, always got to take my spokes. Cash, so we're taking dollars and euros. We do have quite a bit of euros left over from Disneyland Paris, so we don't need to get any more of that. And we're going to pick up some more dollars, because I literally have $1 left from our Walt Disney World trip. Resort mug to use to fill up with the soft drinks and things. Travel mug, just for the hot drinks, because I like to keep them separate. Water bottle as well, again, I like to keep things separate. Swimsuit bag, so it's just a little wet dry bag, so when I've taken my swimsuit off, I can put it in there so it's not soaking other things. My hip bag that I took to Walt Disney World, definitely taking that. An iron mesh guard. Now this is a piece of material which you can see on screen now, that's like a bit of a mesh, and you put that over your clothes to iron. It's just in case there's any marks on the iron on board, because you can't bring your own iron, but they do have irons and ironing boards in the laundry room, so you can use that. But just in case there's any marks on it, I'm going to take this to put over the top, and then you just iron onto that then, so it protects your clothes. I'm not saying that I am going to iron. Hopefully I won't need to iron, but when you're cramming things into a suitcase, things get creased. What else we got? We got my pin lanyard, so a lanyard with all my pins on it to do a bit of pin trading and things. I got a new Mickey watch, which I had for my birthday last year, which I love. It's the same one that the guy has in the Disney Adventure video as well, so have a look at that. Small games to play, just in case we want to play some games. Probably won't have time, but we'll take them anyway. My Magic Band Plus and the charger for that. Some earphones, and a fold-away fan, just in case I'm warm. So just have a little thing, and it's got a carabiner kit clip. I always say that wrong. Clip as well, so I can just clip it to my bag or whatever. Then the most important stuff, the camera stuff. So you can see a little bit of what tech I actually have, but this is like a fraction of the tech I have. So the Osmo Pocket 2. The Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm filming on right now, which is brand new. Bought it a couple of months ago, and I absolutely love it. The GoPro Hero 7, so that will be for when we're on the aqueduct. Got wide angle lenses. Hopefully I won't lose it this time like I did in Disney World. Some ND filters. Now ND filters is when it's bright, you chuck that on, and it doesn't overexpose and stuff like that. I'm not sure whether I will actually use them, but it's always handy to have. Now I was taking 4 different microphones. So you got the DJI 1 microphones, which will be for the Osmo Pocket 2. And that's where I'll be picking up Johnny and Rebecca's audio from when we're doing some of the bigger group things, mainly when we arrive into the atrium. That is crucial, so we can hear everyone and their reactions there. And also these brand new ones, the DJI Mic 2, which comes with, well, one comes with the creator combo for the Osmo 3, and then I bought another one as well because it does link to on this one without any additional like extra bits and bobs to be attached to it. So I love that. So me and Jam will have on these most of the time, not all of the time. The wrist mount for the GoPro, the Osmo Pocket 3 kit, so it comes in a nice little bag. A dual Osmo rig, so when we go onto the ship, I can have a forward facing and one facing us, so we can get our reactions and actually see what it's doing, just like I did with Galaxy's Edge for the first time, and I love doing that, so I'm going to do that again with this ship, so it's the first reactions of coming into the atrium. I'm not going to do a full ship tour like that, but it's just for that there. Charging plugs, USB cables, SD cards, chest mount, a mini tripod, which is on right now, a clamp clip to hopefully do some time lapses of sunrises, hopefully. An external mic so I can attach to the Osmo 2, just pick up some better quality of audio of hopefully the horns and the show on the deck. An extension arm, my wallet, which is crucial, watch strap. So I've got a Fitbit, and I'm taking a spare one of these because when this gets wet, then it'll rub and I'll have all red marks and stuff there. So what I'll do is I'll just switch them out when they get wet and stuff like that then, so it'll give them time to dry off. And then finally a lint roller, because as you know I wear a lot of black, and you can probably see on the camera now that it attracts every single white little bit of fluff. So I shall do a little bit of a lint roll on there. So that is my packing list. Now let's just change over now then to Gemma's list. So I think this is her full list. Who knows? It might change. A few things might be added. A few things might be taken away. Who knows? Who knows? A woman's prerogative. So the toothbrush head, because we're using my electric toothbrush, and I've got a nice little pack in there, so you can put 2 heads in there, so it's much easier there. Cotton pads, micellar water, face and eye serum. Cool. That sounds awesome. Roll-on deodorant, sun cream, after sun, perfume. Hairbrushes ×2, that's very important, 2 hairbrushes. Straighteners, you can take hair straighteners, you can't take your hair dryer, well you can't take your Dyson hair dryers on there because they're too powerful and they will just confiscate them. Hair heat spray, cool. Makeup, Disney jewelry, face wash, liquid talc. That is a godsend for chafing and things. I sometimes use it in certain areas because it's actually quite good. Razor and hand sanitizer. I added that on. She doesn't know yet. And then clothing. So sliders. She's got these nice little Mickey or mini slip-on little like flip-flops, but not. Trainers, sandals, so 2 sandals, 2 spirit jerseys, denim jacket for when it's cold, her pirate costume, her yellow dress, which is like her belle dress, which she's going to go to watch the Beauty and the Beast show, and also to the Royal Palace for food. She's got her green dress, which she's going to wear for Enchanted Garden, and her navy dress. But she's also, that's something I've noticed, there's another dress that's not on there, is a blue dress, which she's going to wear to the Royal Gathering. So that's something we need to add onto that list there. PJs, 2 lots of leggings, 3 lots of cycling shorts underneath the dresses, 5 t-shirts, a hat, sunglasses, 9 lots of underwear, 9 lots of socks, 1 sports bra, and 2 ordinary bras, 3 swimsuits, and a cover-up to go over the swimsuits. And look at that nice big massive empty column there then. So then in the tech and other, phone charger, portable charger, lightning cable, Loungefly ×2, passport, Eurocard, resort mug, purse, phone. I love she's got her phone on it, and the next thing I love even more, she's actually put down engagement ring because she does take it off in the house. It's like my ring always stays on, but she always takes hers off just in case she loses it or damages it in the house. It's just fine. So that's quite funny. And towel clips, which I have actually lost. I've put them somewhere safe, which I can't find. So Gemma's been hunting high and low, and I'm like, oh, they'll turn up somewhere. Little does she know I've actually ordered 8 more from Amazon, which cost £5 for 8. So if we don't find them, then we've got these 8 as well. So yeah, there we go. So that is our packing list. So next, let's take a little look at the Disney Cruise Line actual website, because I'm going to show you a nice little feature. So let's have a little look at that. So as you can see now, I've got up the Disney Cruise Line website. Now, a really cool thing with this one is if you go into already booked and you go down here, it's got packing checklist. Now that's really nice because watch this now. When it loads up, it will say packing list for all these different types of cruises. So because you will need different things for different cruises, and they've thought of that and they've put it on there. They've even got things for like the longer cruises and stuff like that, which is really good. So we're going to go to the European cruise because we are doing La Coruña, which is in Europe. Okay, so packing list for European cruises. Dress comfortably for vacation, plus bring the appropriate attire for such activities as dinners and port adventures. So embarkation day basics. So these are the things you should take on with you. medication in their original containers, passport and or required citizen document, so ESTAs, stuff like that, visas, whatever, camera and accessories, batteries, memory card, etc. Extra prescription glasses or contact lenses, so I'll be taking my glasses in my hand, my carry-on stuff. Sunscreen or hat, so I will be taking a hat anyway. We are going to be packing one of our sun creams because we've got 2 lots of sun creams. We're going to be taking them on one of them in our hand luggage. Swimsuit and cover up because you just want to get in with it. We probably are going to be wearing our swimsuits underneath our clothes and then just whip them off then. So in addition, due to recent adjustments in our cruise experiences, emphasize new health and safety measures, aka since COVID, all guests must bring along the following. And then they would have had more stuff on there. It might have been like face masks and stuff like that, but now they've got guests are encouraged to pack a personal supply of alcohol-based hand sanitizer to carry for their convenience. Hand sanitizer stations are available throughout the ship. Okay, so attire and accessories. So this is for the European cruises. This is what they recommend. So jeans or pants, pants meaning trousers, long skirt and shirts covering the shoulders as it might require entry into some religious venues. Sunglasses, t-shirts, shorts, sundresses, sandals or sneakers, rubber sole shoes for port adventures, windbreaker / rain jacket, my poncho, sweater or other layering pieces because it can get quite cold sometimes in the nights on the ship, and it's a little bit chilly sometimes for the aircon. Closed toe footwear, dinner attire, see below, a portable backup battery for your mobile device, which I'm going to be taking 3. So dinner attire, so you got main dine-in attire is cruise casual in all 3 main dine-in, meaning no swimwear or tank tops. Guests often like to dress up when dining in Lumieres, but this is optional. We don't have Lumiere. We have Remy and Paolo as well. So adult exclusive dining. Adult exclusive restaurants on board Disney Cruise Line ships are elegant dining experiences and guests are required to dress in a manner consistent with the restaurant's ambience. Formal or semi-formal attire is recommended. Also permitted is a dress casual attire with a polished look, such as dress pants, jeans in good condition, collared shirts, dressy tops, and lifestyle shoes. For brunch at Paolo and Paolo's Steakhouse, dress shorts are acceptable. Clothing such as t-shirts, swimwear, and sports attire are not permitted. They will send you away. And I think sometimes they might have like some trousers, some pants, that they might go and put these on if you don't have them yourself. Theme nights on 7-night sailings and longer. The ship offers themed nights, including a formal night, and you're encouraged to dress up and participate in the evening. So there we go. So that's some of those things there. Now it's on to what not to pack. So everyone on board Disney Cruise must comply with specific safety guidelines mandated by government authorities. This includes not packing certain items. So please do not bring firearms and ammunition, any kind of knife, sword, dagger, bullwhip, or any type of weapon. These are not allowed on the ship under any circumstances. Guests found in possession with any weapons or similar prohibited items on their persons or in their baggage may be denied boarding and are subject to severe legal penalties. Homemade, pre-cooked, or perishable items, so food. You can have things that are like factory sealed, they are fine. Irons, bottle warmers, sporting equipment, balloons, candles, musical instruments, illegal drugs, inclusive of medical prescribed and synthetic marijuana. Coolers, except those carrying medication, baby food, or items related to dietary constraints. So we're going to go into the prohibited items in a moment. But finally, travel adapters, UK guests. Now that's nice because we're on the they recognize that we're in UK on here, so it's come up with UK guests. Please note that all the sockets on board are equipped with a combination of 10 volts US ones and European 220 outlets. USB plugs are available in all staterooms, but should you wish to use the European socket, please make sure your device are compatible and bring your own UK to European travel adapter on board. So just double check the power outage. Make sure that you're not plugging in things that are only 110 volt. So like the 220 ones are stuff like straighteners and things like that. Please do check the plug. It'll say on there what the voltage is. Please do check that. But that is that nice little feature on the website. But we're going to go into it now and look at the prohibited items. So let's just move on over to that. So you've got this nice little list here, and it goes into detail there. And you can either click on that, or you can Google Disney Cruise Line prohibited items, and it'll link you directly to this. So weapons and ammunition, marijuana and illicit drug policy. So there's the restricted on alcohol, appliances, stuff like that. So let's go into more detail on this. So the weapons, so firearms, firearm replicas, including non-firing, imitation, toys, and their components. But exceptions for toys are store-bought lightsabers, plastic toy pirate swords, plastic store-bought Mjolnir hammers, so Thor's hammer. Those are the exceptions, nothing else. So no BB pellet guns, paintball guns, nothing like that. None of those. No diving equipment, including air tanks, spears, spear guns, all that. Nothing of that. Emergency positioning, indicator radio beacons, and the communication scanners. None of those. Explosive components and accessories, including ammunition, detonators, fireworks, pyrotechnics, and flares. None of those, please. Highly flammable liquids and combustible substances, including liquid oxygen. Knives, regardless of blade length, and straight razors. None of those. You've got to have a proper shaving razor, not a straight-edged shaving razor. Restraining devices and offensive weapons, including hand and leg cuffs, pepper spray, tasers, and stun guns. So don't bring your handcuffs to have a bit of a kinky time on the ship. They will take those off you. I have seen on one of the Disney cruise groups on the prohibited table for collection, somebody's handcuffs. So just don't take them. It's a little bit of embarrassment for you there if you do. Or you're proud of it. I don't care. I don't judge. It's fine. So just don't take those. So marijuana and illicit drugs. So you can have a little read of that. Alcohol policy. So I'm just going to read this now for you. So Disney Cruise Line is committed to creating a safe and enjoyable place, blah, 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 blah. If alcohol is found in your checked luggage, so you must have them on your carry-on luggage. It can't be in your checked luggage. This will delay your baggage coming with you and stuff like that. So the rule is Disney Cruise Line guests 21 years or older may bring a maximum of 2 bottles of unopened wine or sparkling wine, no larger than 750 milliliters, or 6 beers, no larger than 12 ounces, on board at the beginning of the voyage and at each port of call. So when you get to port, you can bring another 2 bottles or 6 bottles of beer, lager, ciders. These beverages must be packed in carry-on, not checked-in bags or luggage. Guests wishing to consume wine or sparkling wine that they board on board the ship in one of the dining rooms will have a corkage fee of $26. So my advice is to ask your host, or go to up to one of the bars and just ask for a glass, a wine glass, go back to your room, open your bottles there, fill up your glass, and then go to dining, because they can't stop you doing that. There we go. So there's more things on there. No liquor, so no spirits or anything like that. But that is more details there. If you want to pause the video and have a little bit more of a read there, they will ask for ID if they don't think you're under the age of 21. I'm going to read this bit here now. So, in addition, for round-trip cruises, Sydney, blah, 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 18 years of age may be purchased and consume alcoholic beverage without parental consent. For repositioning cruises between Hawaii and Australia, parents or guardians. So pretty much if you're over the age of 18, because this is a European cruise, if you're over the age of 18, with parental consent, you will be able to drink on that. So I'm not 100% sure on that, but That's what I think is on there. So appliances, electrical items, and electronics. So you can't bring any of these. So blenders, bottle sterilizers and warmers. A limited number of approved bottle warmers and bottle sterilizers are available upon request through guest services on board. So there we go. So if you do have bottle warmers or sterilizers, you need to go to guest services and they will supply them for you. Coffee makers, diffusers, electric blankets, electric irons and steamers. Emergency positioning indicator radio beacons and communication scanners, extension cords, power strips, multi-plugs, and surge protectors. Okay, so I'm gonna have a look at that then, multi-plugs. So I'm gonna need to double check on my USB one. I'm sure that'll be fine, but I will ask the question of whether it is. So I'll probably pack that in my carry-on and I'll just be like, is this allowed? And if it's not, then I either check it in or so I can pick it up on the way back, or I can run back to the car and chuck it in the car. Ham radios, heating elements, heating pads, hookah pipes, hot plates, metal detectors, microwave ovens, power tools, remote controlled devices, which include airplanes, drones, helicopters, toy vehicles, and Star Wars droids, I'm afraid. You have to leave your droids behind. Rice cookers, toasters, toaster ovens, seasonal and/or strands of celebratory light bulbs, streaming devices. You can't bring your Fire Stick or anything like that as well. The following equipment electrical applications will be collected for inspection by the chief electrician, and if approved, will be returned for use. So if you bring stuff on, these things on, they will confiscate them, have a look at them, and if it's all okay, they will bring them to you. If not, it will be back at port for you to pick up when you come back. So baby monitors, humidifiers, portable fans, sleep machines, white noise machines. So exceptions for electrical appliances allowed on board. Hair dryers must be 230 volts and 450 watts or less. So like Dyson ones are above that. Curling irons and flat irons are okay. And electrical shavers there. So food and beverage ice chest policy, so you can read a little bit about that there, and just leave those on there. So you're welcome to bring breast milk in carry-on luggage, coolers no larger than that size, perishable, non-perishable snacks in the factory sealed, which is what I said earlier. Household and general items, so there's a load of things there as well. And this is an interesting one. Scissors with blades exceeding 4 inches. Now, that there would be a no-go. Now this one, it's a bit of a tricky one because that is more than 4 inches, but that itself is not. So I just wouldn't recommend it. I would just, if you're gonna take scissors on it, just bring like a little nail scissors. That's all on there. But why would you bring a pair of scissors anyway? It's like if you need to cut things out in like the crafts and things like that, then they'll supply them there anyways. But yeah, you can now look at all that. I've left that paused on there enough so you can read into it. Same with the sports and recreational and sports equipment. I shall leave that there for you to have a look there. Wheeled recreational equipment. So again, like skateboards and all things like that there. Wheeled mobility devices. Guests with mobility disability that require use of a mobility aid should contact special services prior to sailing. Wheel mobility devices with less than 3 wheels cannot maintain stability and balance when stopped, unpowered or unoccupied are strictly prohibited on board. So I recommend if you do have a wheelchair or powered ECV, then please do give that number a ring and they'll be able to help you out there. But there we go. So that is our packing list. That's Disney's suggested packing list and the prohibited items. So the only thing now that's left, this is a very long video and I do apologize, but a bit of fun now. Last time when we did Walt Disney World packing, we had a bit of a head-to-head with me and Gemma, so go check out that video. But now I'm gonna leave Gemma do it. So we're gonna do a bit of a time lapse to try and see if we can get everything into the small amount of cases that we need to take with us, because we got Johnny and Rebecca on the way back as well, and we'll pick them up in Southampton. So we've got 4 people with all these cases, so we're trying to squeeze things in as much as we can. So let's have a look at this. time lapse, and then we'll sum everything up at the end. Right, this is a pile of crap that we have to try and somehow fit into a suitcase. Do you think we have this challenge set?
Yes.
Yes? You feel confident to do it? Yes? Yep. People can't see, but Gemma is holding up her thumb as a thumbs up. Little does she realise that the camera is facing this. There it is. There it is. Right. Okay. So let's time lapse. This could be quite funny. Let's just time lapse this. I've already started packing the littler cases, but we got to try and fit all this. So pretty much, this is all my stuff with bits and bobs. There, you can see my sword over there. And then that's Gemma's pile. just that is Gemma's pile, and her dresses as well. But yeah, that's quite funny. But yes, let's try and get it all done. That's our little time-lapse video of us packing. As you notice, we did repack one of them because we're using these like vacuum-packed bags, but you don't have a vacuum cleaner on it. You literally push the air out by rolling it and then seal it up and flatten it out. It's like, well, I think we prefer using packing cubes, to be honest. I think we could get more into the packing cubes. So we did a bit of both because we didn't have enough for those vacuum bags anyways. So that was quite interesting to do that. Now, the problem is that we needed to try and get everything into one big suitcase and a carry-on, and then maybe a second carry-on. Now, we have to have a second carry-on, unfortunately, because just couldn't fit everything in. And we'd also got a stay the night before in Southampton. It's getting so close now. It's like cutting it to the wire now. So we had to like have clothes for that evening because we're meeting up with people from the cruise, so we wanted to freshen up after traveling. And also then it's the stuff for embarkation day, and we have to make sure all our toiletries in there. So we've got 3 suitcases. Now the reason why we had to try and cram it all into such small spaces, Johnny and Rebecca are coming down from London the night before, but then we're driving all together in our car, so we have to try and fit everything in. And Johnny and Rebecca do have a wedding to go to when they come back, so we're bringing them back to Wales. So it's like they've got a few more bits and bobs and things, so we all had to try and condense down as much as we possibly could to fit everything into the car. So we haven't got a massive car, but we haven't got a small car either. So I've got a bit of Tetrising and Jengaing to do the morning of, so Friday morning, I got to try and get everything in. Now, that's going to be quite interesting to do, but I used to have an iGo, and I used to try and go on holidays and stuff with that, with multiple people in the car, so I'm used to trying to ram everything in. It just might be a little bit of an uncomfortable drive for the non-driver, with having stuff on their laps and things like that, because we are going to be buying things as well to come back. So even though we're going out there with our fish extender bag, that will probably be filled back up with merch and stuff that we got. We've also got those robes as well, so that's quite interesting there. A little bit of a thing on the robes. The romance package did actually sell out, and we did actually order a romance package for Johnny and Rebecca as a bit of a surprise, but unfortunately it was refunded because they didn't have enough stock. So we booked ours back in April, and then we booked Johnny and Rebecca's in the early part of June, and they ran out, so they had to cancel our order for them. So it's like, I'm gutted because I really did want them to have these nice robes and stuff like that. So it's just so gutting. But we did get them another gift, and hopefully you'll see that in one of the vlogs there. But shh, don't tell them yet. They're not going to see this video before. It's okay. Pirate costume. I can't wait to wear my pirate costume. I wore it to Fantasy Forest back in July as a little bit of a test run, and I did really enjoy wearing it. So I'm looking forward to wearing it again on the cruise. Yeah, it's just gonna be pretty awesome to wear that going around and be like, arr. So it's, yeah, if you could see, this is what I've all got. I've mainly got everything from Amazon. To be honest, I think I got everything from Amazon, apart from my little telescope, which I'll show you on the cruise, my little telescope there. Johnny and Rebecca's costumes are together, and you can see them here as well. They look amazing. We haven't actually taken a picture of Gemma's because Gemma was just quickly throwing hers together, but we will take some pictures on the cruise, and you'll see that on there on Pirate Night. Another thing that came that we haven't spoken about is our luggage tags. So you should get, not always, but you should get your luggage tags in advance. We got ours about a month before the cruise. So it was, yeah, I think it was just after online check-in, I think. I can't remember exactly when we had them now. But we had them, and it comes in a really nice little envelope and things, and that's what we used for the trip announcement video. And they got the luggage tags on this. So we have to put that in, attach them to our checked luggage, or whatever we're not going to take on board ourselves. We need to put those on. And then on the return journey, they will actually give us little character tags to put them on it, and then we leave those our suitcases outside of the room the night before. And then they whip them away during the night, and then we will go to that designated character stand, and our suitcases will be there, hopefully. I'm a bit nervous about that, but I'm sure it'll all be fine there. a few days before the cruise as well, Disney Cruise Line do email out with the prohibited items list, which is really nice. Make sure to read those as well, but obviously we've got it on here. And they, I think it was yesterday, which is Tuesday, so 3 days before the cruise, they actually sent us another email saying almost time for your cruise, make sure you're logged in and all this blah blah blah. So the only thing left for us to do now is on the day we have a health questionnaire to fill in, that we have to do that and then head to the port. So I can't believe it's finally here. It's like, it's been so long since we booked this and I can't wait. We're making so many friends on the Facebook group and it'd be nice to meet them as well. And I can't wait to spend time with Johnny and Rebecca on this cruise as well. And obviously Gemma, because it was mine and Gemma's anniversary yesterday that we first got together. I'll tell you the story in the vlogs of how we met and how I popped the question to her to be boyfriend girlfriend, and then yeah, I'll just tell you a little bit about our journey, because we are planning on going to a restaurant in Southampton. It's a brand, like a chain brand, and I don't think Jem realizes the significance of it as well, so it'd be nice to bring that up there. But yeah, I'm gonna go now before I start getting too sentimental and things like so. So the next video you guys will be seeing will be our pre-travel day. So, well, our travel day to Southampton, really. So our pre-embarkation day. So we're gonna film us getting to Southampton. We're gonna have a little look around Southampton. We'll show you the Premier Inn. We might do a little test walk of down to where we're gonna go watch the Dream coming in at 5 AM on Friday morning. We might do a little bit of a test walk there. It is supposed to be raining though, that's the only problem, on Thursday and Friday. So fingers crossed if it stops raining when we get on the ship. And yeah, so, and then we got the Facebook group meetup then in the Premier Inn bar in the evening. So we'll do a little bit of filming there as well, just to show you what the gathering's going to be. I've made these little badges up as well for people to write their names on and stuff like that, because I'm all hopeless with names. If I ever meet you in real life and I don't remember your name, then I apologize. I forget everyone's names, really. I'm really good with faces, names, not so much. So if I do remember your name, you are blessed. You are blessed. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. Please do consider joining our membership to become a starter or a Skybot tier. And you've got lots of different tiers on there and different rewards. There's probably going to be quite a few bloopers coming out from the cruise, which I can't wait to edit. This stuff, but I just can't wait to get on board now. So pop along with our adventures, and yes, we can't wait. But until another details, bye guys.